70 felony charges against this police chief in Bethel, Ohio. Let me pull up a more appropriate photo while I tell you about these 70 charges. This is 44-year-old Chad Essert, and he was indicted on June 11th, 2026 on 56 counts of sexual battery and 14 counts of unlawful conduct with a minor. According to the Clermont County Sheriff's Office and Prosecutor's Office, these allegations go from 2005 to 2010. During that time, Essert was an instructor with the Young Marines and a teacher at Scarlet Oaks in Sharonville, Ohio. The current indictment involves one alleged victim who officials say was Essert's student during that time frame, and authorities say the alleged offenses happened in multiple locations throughout Clermont and Hamilton counties, which you can see circled there. Essert was arrested in Seminole, Florida at about 7:06 p.m. on June 11th, the same day that he was indicted. He is expected to be brought back to Ohio to face these charges, and if he is convicted on all counts, the maximum sentence would be 280 years in prison. Now, I want to talk about some other things in Essert's history. These are not going to be connected to these 70 counts, but there may have been signs. 3 years ago, this headline came out. Officers, residents support Bethel Police Chief at Village Council meeting following I-Team report. And what was that I-Team report about? Well, that report said that personnel records from other police departments that he worked at showed alleged misconduct, including harassment of a female officer, disobeying orders, and untruthfulness. But people showed up to support him. They just couldn't believe such a thing. Also, Essert had either been fired or resigned under threat of termination from 3 of his previous 6 policing jobs, but he just kept getting them. And then there's this headline from 2020. Fayetteville's police chief faces a domestic violence charge. So not only did he keep getting jobs with police departments, but he kept being the police chief at various departments. So interesting, right? I am not saying that any of the allegations from 2020 or 2023 or any other year prove these allegations connected to these 70 felony charges, but I do always find it disturbing when all of this starts coming out about someone who has been in law enforcement for so many years. I also don't want anyone to ask why this victim took so long to come forward. It takes great courage to come forward in cases like this anyways, but especially so when the alleged perpetrator has been in law enforcement for years. The sheriff's office is now asking for anyone else who may have been a victim of this man to come forward, and I hope they find the courage to do so if they exist. I want to know your thoughts on this one, and with his disciplinary history and all of the allegations, tell me how you think he just kept getting law enforcement police chief jobs. Let me know your thoughts and I'll keep you updated.